I went to the Holy Land twice. And we had our fourth wedding at the Church of Cana. I have to mention that because you come from the Daughters of Mary Immaculate, also coming from the other Marian organizations. And these young people, the hope of the fatherland, according to Rizal, La Juventud de las Islas Filipinas. But according to recent discussion, the youth is not only the future, you are also the present. That's why you have to be taught properly. And let me share this, Dr. Olis. Two important findings released in the early weeks of January 2024 and the last weeks of December of 2023. Finding number one. The World Bank says there is a problem with the Philippine educational system. Why? Because many of the teachers in the Philippines lack mastery of subject matter. And the World Bank continues, and this disturbed President Marcos and Vice President Sara. The lack of mastery of teaching contributes to the poverty of this country. End of quote. Very strong comment. That's the World Bank. PISA also says, PISA means Performance of International Students Assessment. Finding, out of 81 countries tested by or assessed by this international organization, the graduates, the students of the Philippines ranked the lowest from rank 71 to 81 in English, mathematics, and science. That's why I was so happy to see these young people here, so that they will be reminded. And I'm happy to hear that people also coming from the public schools, Diaz and Villa Flores, are here so that we will have to hold hands together to teach these young men and women properly. And I'm also very happy that the Marian organizations are here because we have a very important role to play. I will begin with the local premise. Negros Oriental has a population of 1.5 million people. The PSA, the Philippine Statistics Authority, says that Negros Oriental province is one of the 10 provinces in the entire country where there are more males than females. Kana, importante kayo. There are more males than females here in Negros Oriental, according to the Philippine Statistics Authority. And Negros Oriental has 6 component cities, 19 municipalities, and 557 barangays. Take note of those numbers. No highly urbanized city. All are component cities. Meaning, we coordinate with the province. Because once you are declared by law as highly urbanized, like Cebu City, like Davao City, Manila, and the Metro Manila areas, they do not vote for provincial officials. They do not vote for provincial officials. And these are the things we have to know to understand media, to understand morality. In the world today, there are 3 spark plugs for war. Possibility of World War III. That's why we have to get the intercession of Mother Mary. Because it was Mother Mary who also interceded the separation and the breakdown of the USSR into different parts in that area of Russia, Czechoslovakia, Yugoslavia, Georgia, and so on and so forth. And it was our Virgin Mother who interceded for that. Now there are 3 spark plugs. Number 1 spark plug for World War III. Number 1. Russia and Ukraine. Both countries are religious countries. They belong to the Orthodox Church. The Roman Catholic Church before was one, but because of some man-made ideas na separate ang Orthodox from Roman Catholicism. When I was in Russia, I walked on the Red Square. On the other side of the beautiful Red Square of Moscow was the Cathedral of St. Ambrose, the patron saint of that city. And Bernadette and others of Norso did not know that. But it was my own. After I toured at the Red Square, the beautiful garden and the square of Moscow, I had to go to church because they told me that that was the cathedral of the patron saint of the poor. And I was there. And I spoke Cebuano to the relics of the patron saint of the poor, and I said, ako, San Ambrose, presidente sa usa ka kolehiyo dito sa Dumaguete, Negros Oriental. I am working to make it into a state university for the poor but deserving students. Pick up na po ang iyang state. Believe it or not, I never told him. I only told Adeline, my secretary. Because when I arrived in Manila, my secretary of Norso told me, "Sir, the Senate wants you to go to Manila and defend the conversion of CBPC to Negros Oriental State University." After I arrived from Oxford. Whether it is coincidence or not. But my faith in the Lord, my faith in the Roman Catholic Church, cemented my feeling that the Lord has done His own part in converting a very small college of Dumaguete and make it 9 campuses now in the entire province of Negros Oriental with a population of 32,000, the biggest university population here. Silliman has only 11,000. My beloved alma mater. But Norso has 32,000. Some of you do not know. Why did I mention that? Because in life, It is not you and you alone that will make you successful. It is not you and you alone to continue breathing and gasping for air, for life. It is up there. He is there up, watching on all of us. And I know He is counting who are here this afternoon. And maybe the Lord is saying, oh, that little boy of Tanhay High School is here. I will remember him when he will ask me what he would want to be in the years to come. Engineer, doctor of medicine, nurse, whatever. I bless him because he was in front when there was a discussion on morality and media. The world population is 7.3 billion. China is 1.2 billion. And the second problem in this world for the spark plug, discussed in media, aside from Russia and Ukraine, then you have Israel and Palestine. And these are holy places. Ladies and gentlemen, Israel, yesterday, Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, opposed the idea of Biden of the United States. Then I told myself, we are trying to cut the rope of peace. Cutting the cut of that rope of peace, because once America changes the position, and it is America making Israel strong, tanawa ang mapa ni adinhi ang Israel, adito ang USA on the other side, but it is the United States protecting Israel, the chosen people of God. I will tell you why Israel is behaving that way. One, Israel was a slave under Babylonia for 30 years. 30 taon. And you have to know that. Kung di ka kanibaloan na, you will not understand Israel's behavior. Israel was a slave under Egypt for 70 years. Kayo lang ka na. Then the Jews, 6 million of them were killed in the gas chambers during the Holocaust by German forces under Hitler. That's why Netanyahu will insist on his own, and he would say, I'm not going to listen to any person giving me the advice. My job is to protect my own people. Palestine is also a stateless country. Ang Israel nakabiolate po sa sugo sa Ginoo. Why? The Lord said in the Old Testament, tagaig yota ang Palestine, Israel. Wala na nakuha. And there was a resolution in 1948 by the United Nations saying that Israel should give a portion of the land to Palestine. Ako, nakaadto ko Israel, nakaadto ko Palestine. And far from my mind at that time, because what I enjoyed was the Red Sea, the Dead Sea, the Mount Sinai of Egypt, and so on. Now I can recall what the Lord has said. For those of you who are here, Kamong Boy Scout. Boy Scout po ko sa una. You were standing in the Pambansan Awit, right? I noticed. You noticed that I never put my hand here. Have you noticed that? Why? Because I was looking around and there is no flag.
Gani.
And you only put that way, and you will only salute if the flag is present. Protocol number 1. Pero ako ramong di pa sa ito. Ako ramong di pa sa ito. But I'm very particular about behavior because that's what we mean by morality. Alright, let's go now to the topic of morality. Ako, using isulat blackboard. To the ideals of correct human behavior or conduct. Question. Are you conforming to the ideal of right human conduct? That's morality. And when you think of media, there are two kinds of media. Mass media and social media. When you say mass media, TV, radio, and other. But when you say social media, then you are thinking of the internet and the networks. Hence, there are two new words in the English language, netizens and netiquette. Netizens and netiquette. Alright? Netizens are the citizens in the network and in the internet. Because you and I are Filipino citizens within the geography of the Philippines. But take note, internet does not have boundaries or borders. Hence, they are called netizens. Network citizen, internet citizen. Then you say netiquette, network etiquette, and internet etiquette. So those are the new words here in social media. Kanya kanin atong cellphone is so powerful. This cell phone is very powerful. And it is only in this generation that anything can happen. And it is also in this cell phone that your pronunciations are to be corrected. Example. Kani, sayo na kayo ni ha? Pero many are committing mistakes. Mingon ganit ka, this room is clean. Correct. Eksaktong pagkakulang. But you never say the cleanliness of this room. Wrong. Because the pronunciation is cleanliness. Cleanliness. Hindi na cleanliness pagkakit pa. Pero clean na yan. Kanya, di ko permitting of the word Kinaraanan ng in English, 1960 pa na. Govern. That's why you have government. You do not say govern. It's govern. Yung paminaw ni Bruce, mga maayong speakers, aoy sumira. So when you would say, qualitative, quantitative, you see? And those are the things in media that come out. And you would say, candidate, certificate. Hindi magaling certificate. That certificate, Senate of the Philippines. Sili ka din kong sine, kalami ka na sa'yo. Alright, so that's it. Huh? In the world standards, in the world standards of outstanding citizens of the Philippines, citizens of the United States, citizens of the world, number one criterion is communication ability. Kinsa may ma-Miss Universe, katong maayong mutubag sa pangutan. Oo na. Kunya, kitang Pilipino, hinawayon ta. Gajudge ko din beauty pageants na ngayon. Nasayok ng contestant. Siya kita yung tagatan. Anong kapatuga? Kung hindi ka sa nung natuwa ka sa stage. Hinawayon mo ta. Kita mo, gulyagon mo din. Kaya masagad ko tao, pinigit, ang hinawayon na bagyo. Mupwede kayo ba doon?
Correct.
But never mind that. We are all learning, right? We are all learning. The Senate of the Philippines, piting yun ang pagkainigit. And the Q&A portion of the pageants in the world, kinahanglan communication ability. Kapantahin ko niya, why? If you speak very good English, and you speak very good Cebuano, and you speak very good Spanish, I delivered my commencement address in Canada, in Quebec, in Spanish. Why? Because in Quebec, you are not allowed to speak English. Either you speak French or Espanol. Libre ko kag plated credit kag hotel. Pugos ko kag kinat sila, right? And I think they were happy because I was given standing ovation there after I delivered my commencement address in Spanish. I was a professor of Spanish in Silman. So I know that. And I studied in Spain for 9 months. So you should know a little bit. Right? Number 2, dagigon kas tao sa media, and you will also be an example of morality, of right behavior, personality. Ako tuyo na ko ninyo ganina tanaw ko. Some of you must be commenting, si Sojor wag man ibutang pa. And I should know. Why? Because there is no flag. Okay. Protocol says, salute, snappy salute. But this here, if the flag is there. Okay. So, number 2, personality. Kinahanglan, maayong ka personality. Kinahanglan when you go to church, you are in the house of the Lord, dressed properly. Na ay uban mga tugitugurang mo apil o beauty pageant. Kita ni Binhi, kanyang sa Binisaya pang istorya, na adin ay gamay nga sa pasak. I just want to show to you that I know my Cebuan. Naadiha ang duwa ka bungtulong na naa sa tuma, ang lumay na sa paksa. And we do not know how to dress properly when we go to church. It is the sanctuary. It is the Lord's house. And there should be some kind of respect. Right? And I always tell the priests and also the seminarians, I always tell them, deliver good homilies or else the people will go out during your time. And I said, the bishop heard me on this. Bernadette, Bishop Lito said. Bishop was there when I said, good homily means good income. Yes or no? Yes. Poor homily, poor income. So you must have good homily. And the priests know that. The seminarians know that. I teach public speaking and debate in the seminary. How to handle the microphone, how to have the kinesics, meaning kinesics means gesture. How to put it that way, how to put it this way. Actually, in public speaking, I don't hold this. This is for singing. Singing mo rin. Kaya public speaking, may stand yun. Kunya ikaw na yung position na okay, 180 degrees na natin yung public speaking. Kaya di naman taka 180 degrees kayo. Sunod-sunod naman lamang siya kayo. Then, 2 arms spread. That's public speaking. Alright? Number 3. Ningan ko, communication skill, communication ability, personality. Number 3, human relations. Sir, ma'am, good morning, good afternoon, and so on and so on. Okay? Number 4, character, honesty, integrity, courtesy, etc. Ang ikalima, attention boys, teachers, and Marian organizations. Number 5 is intelligence. Ikalima na lamang. Sa atong panahon, Bernadette, guys, kuya ta, number 1, intelligence. Kaya ang dinalya pa. And you will be called Henry A. Sojor, valedictorian. At dayon ta. Sunod po itong mga ginikanan kay Mutao the ribbon. The question is, after receiving so many ribbons when you were a student, have you received ribbons now that you are in actual life? You answer that question yourself. Nothing. Karoon dagantang medalya, dagantang ribbon. Pagkaminyo nato, nato'y nihatag nato ribbon. Most outstanding husband. Most outstanding wife. Ang katapusan akong gisunod kasal, maybe you know him. He comes from Tanay. Mr. Norsu, Mark Christine, ikasal atong usang adlaw. Ang iya pong asawa, Miss Norsu. So it's a beauty and the man getting married together. And I told them, when I was the president and you were in Norsu, you were the stars of the campus. But marriage is different from wedding, because wedding is only a ceremony. But marriage is living together because you love each other. Puno. You love each other. So take note of that, ha? That anas inyo, communication ability. Mayong ka kayong mo in-English, ikaw may musalida sa stage. Iha. Kinsay mayong mo in-English, mo gunay makita sa stage. Pero ngayon sa good evening, di ko na sa stage. Good evening. Good afternoon. Yung kapatog stage. Kunya, mamayo ka mo in English, mingon na ng mga tao. Bright po. Kunya, bright ka, takas ka grado. Di ka kay balong mo in English. Botol man di ay. Tulbots man di ay. Balong mo si tulbots. In English na botol. That's communication ability. Right? Ani na tayo. Right? Anak ko, ha? I want you to take this down. Kaya kailanganan na ni ako research. Kailanganan ni ako research. Take this down. Sige. Kung mo notes. Kaya may na nila mang i-test ninyo ni. I got this from the internet. Okay? Number 1, the most destructive habit is worry. Ayaw pag-uul-buol sa imong kinabuhi. It is a very destructive habit. The greatest joy is giving. For it is in giving that we receive. So you are happy when you give. The greatest loss, L-O-S-S, is the loss of self-respect. The most satisfying work, helping others. DMI, help one another. Boy Scouts, rescue one another. The most endangered species, dedicated leaders. Nakawala na ng dedicated leaders karon. They have become corrupt. Hasta gani PCSO, ilimbo pa. Imagine having victories of 698 million sa usa ka siman. Wa nay kwartang PCSO. Ani naman tas mga daplin-daplin. Our greatest natural resource, Dr. Kalampang, our greatest natural resource, our youth. Paglapaw na to 40, wala na. But when you are like them, from age 18, from age 18 to 40, powerful. Why? The muscles are in their proper places. Kung lalaki ka, the muscles are here. Pag abot og 50, ang muscles may kanaog sa tiyan. Babae, the curves are there, the shapes are there. Paglapas o 40, they are in wrong places. Lahi na, imbes arin dili ang gamay, muna may nida ko. Then, ang atong mga amiga, sumba-sumba dayon, Di na matabang bar. That's the law of nature. Nanilakaw na tas edad. The greatest shot in the arm, encouragement. The most effective sleeping pill, peace of mind. Makatulog ka. Pero niya na itong silingan kaya naningil o utang. Di ka katulog. Nawag ni mo na bayi, namundi na ito. The greatest problem to overcome, fear. The most powerful force in life, love, ang gugma. Dis aman gikan ang pulong nga gugma. Binisayak na ha. Gikan na sa duha ka pulong ang ugma. Giwala ang AN, gisibog ang letter G sa ugma na himong gugod. Munay ang ugma. Ang gugma para sa ugma sa mga anak. Okay? Very good. The most dangerous person in life, the gossiper. Bernadette, si Dr. Sojor ang nag-ingon sa meaning sa Marites. Pamina, meaning of Marites. Master of Arts. Master of Arts in relaying information through exaggerated stories. Muna'y Marites. Master of Arts in relaying information through exaggerated stories. Naaga ni imong amiga nga, hibaluba ka? Kaya prepare. Hibaluba ka. Nasikuan sampo naman. Di man natulog ka, ulit sayok ka. Ang akong natugan, pito na. Mag-away pa na, puro sa nasabi. Right? The most dangerous and deadliest weapon, the tongue. No offense meant, ha? Pangatawa na ta. According to research in media and also in morality, ikaw, husband, kamong mga anak, batayin inyong mga inahan because according to research, the woman speaks no less than 8,000 words a day. Okay. Then, the most powerful words is I can do it. I will attend. I will attend the DMI gathering. That's powerful. Dili ka di ba? Dili ka mga tuingin tayo. Kuyapan ko. Kuyapan ka. Who knows that your coming here is part of the exercise and the cholesterol will lower because you have walked a number of meters, you know. And now the most important related to the topic, the most powerful channel of communication, Bernadette, is prayer. Pray. Mura man nagipangayon sa Ginoo, hangyo ra ko. Walay interest, right? Lord, forgive me. That's all. dala na bagutan sa labot. And we criticize a lot of people, atong silingan, etc. etc. Pagsaway niyo, yun na po ka, Lord, tower ang magpupulot. Pasalo, arapon. Maminos-minos ang community. Di na magkakahilamot sa imong silingan, kaya di ka magkaliatin, magkakasabihin. Right? Imagine from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Wa kay di ka istorya except your sickness. Unya ang inyo nang gisaway si Dr. Sojor. Okay lang. Okay lang. And that's the beauty of life. Kanang media, kanang communication is transactional. I say something. I am giving you the message. I am using the medium of English in a microphone. I give you the message. I hope the receiver will understand what I'm trying to say. Pero, ikaw mismo na sender, ayuhan yun na correct ang imong giistorya. Ikaw may gauna. Ikaw may gauna. Lord, forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who trespass against us. You know, I will tell you, kamong mga bata, pag ato na ko atong simbahan bang Orthodox, makakita man mo ni Putin ba? Orthodox man as Putin. Manguros na siya, anak ko na. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Ano man? Kaya natuman ang Orthodox. Tingol man. Ang Diyos nga mahal. Diyos nga anak nga nilingkod sa tuos naman. Mahain man na itong tuo. Di kini. Pero kita Katolikoan. Kunya, ang Katoliko na ang nagapod ng magic. Ana naman lang ng Katoliko. Yes or no? Kaya managitunan mo ta sa unang ngalan sa mga sa anak sa Diyos Espiritu Santo. Amen. Karunan and then kaya, malipay na ginawa niya. Kaya ikaw, mingon, huwag man matubag sa ginawa ako pag-abay. Kasi mo tubagan, hindi mo naman limansin. I'm serious. I'm serious. Pero, sugod nung atawa niya, Lord, nakasalak ko niyo. Anad mag-unique panglakod, Lord. Mo po na nahitabo sa K-12. Ngayon dahil ng Pilipino, ano, itaas ko ng high school, gasto na po, etc., etc. Wala ko kalimutan na ang atong mga empleyado abroad were not paid on full pay as a full-fledged engineer. Okay, ang in English anak pronunciation, full-fledged. F. Dili kay full-fledged. Saan ka mag in English nito ba? Okay. Full-fledged. F. F-U-L-L-F. L-E-D-G-E-D. Dili kay pledge. Pasada na pag-English mo ba? Right, so. Kung ay atong himoon. Karon. Nga naman, unsa may makita sa cellphone, unsa may makita sa internet. Ino na, it's a matter of choice. Ang kinabuhi, friends, is a matter of choice. Dahil sa mo tanaw, atong LGBTQ, naroon natin mo. Eh naman dito itong duha kalalaki na they are, you know, having relationship. Di mo na enjoy ka mo. That's your choice. But your choice will give you a chance to change yourself. That's why the letter C, CH, are the most important words in the English language. Choice, chance, and change. Choice, chance, and change. So, mutanaw ka sa cellphone, ikaw mo'y magpili. And one thing I like of the Pope is this. O yan, disaway ang Santo Papa. Ningon ang Santo Papa. Muanha gani ang duha katawo parihos lalaki. Same sex. And they are living together. The Pope said, bless them. Kay asa man sila punta o siraduhon ang puntahan sa simbahan sa Katoliko. But do not marry them. That's another story, huh? The Pope said, no marriage for same-sex. But bless them. Paampu asila. Pakumpisalas. Kay, what is the purpose of the church? Marriage is to increase the population of the world. Muna'y katuyuan sa sex. Pagdaghan o tao. Kaya parehos man mong bayi. Parehos po mong laki. How can you produce? Mote akong gingon ka ganina, one of the 10 provinces in the Philippines, Negros Oriental, has more male than female. And that affects human behavior. Kunya mailan po di mo na kanang atong cellphone baling daghan ng mga vloggers. Ang spelling sa vlogger kanang V-L-O-G-G-E-R. Na po spelling na V-L-O-G-G-E-R. And they criticize a lot of na vlogger nga giatake si Marcos. Question, is it the truth? Nga, pagbasa ni mo ang mass media, tanaw ka sa imong cellphone, dili kami, ay, Jesus. Ganito mo. Ang imong pangutana mo, amen. Di ko na ba? Muna mo, di ko na ba? Nagkay malipis mo ba? Tinood yun ay. Bumuni akong nalungga. Ang una, niya ito, wala katoy, kaning, India, katubang pagkamatay ni Princess Diana, Bernadette. And it was along the avenue, underpass, nakaadto kuan. Dito sa Paris, kay gihunong man ang amon sa lakyan, ladies and gentlemen, this was the play Prince Diana died. When I told him, kilometer. And it was on that tunnel. Yataman siya dito. Why? You know, you should know culture. Because Princess Diana was a commoner. Kanaganin mo kang commoner sa England. That means no royal blood related. She was not a member of the royal family. She was a commoner, but a billionaire. Take na ito, diferensya na. Bilyonaryo ka, pero wala kay kaliwat na dugo na royal. That's why last January 1 to 9, the wedding of the year, 9 days ang wedding ni Prince Matin and Princess Anisha. And he is not the successor, the direct successor of the Sultan. No, kay ang iyang inahan second wife naman. Katumang yung anak sa first wife. And you have to understand that. Anak, adto ka dito sa Brunei, mauni arrangement, ha? Kami, dirimi, mga bisita mi, visitors from other countries. Ano ini, ang hari-hari ni. Alright? On the right of the hari is the first wife. Kani, second, third, fourth. Muna'y ranking. Hari ka, ako munang libantayan. Ako munang libantayan. Kani, si Sultan Bolkiah. Ang iyang first wife. On the right. Second wife, third wife, and fourth wife. Question, mahimo bang mag-interchange sila? No. Di kami, karon ako na po yun na. No. Protocol says, when you are number 4, you are number 4. Dinhis ato. Usaran doon na kaway. Kung manay mag-apil-apil, bayin na. Bayin na. Lamig man ang istoryahon. Diba? Ato mo Dumaguete, I will tell you. Tanawan ang Dumaguete. Ato lingko dito sa Bethel, kanang pamahaw. Ani sa kananing gamay ka babae, putot pang babae kamay. Itong, kunya, tuwan na itong Amerikano nga, tigulang na. Nga naman nas Dumaguete. Kung dili mamahaw sa Bethel, adto mamahaw sa Wayna restaurant. Wayna. Ang babae, 21 years old, gamay. Kunya, ga-shorts, katunggat ang kabitay-bitay din. Ang tigulang na retired American soldier, kakalisod og lahat. At they eat breakfast at Bethel. Okay. Then there was one girl who recognized me and he said, Sir, Dr. Sojor. How are you? Sir, Norsunyan dia. Hindi mo na ba yung sugat? Kaya kuyog siya o tigulang na lalaki. Why? Lamig man ang Amerika. Kanang sundalo sa Amerika, kanang mga ultimo ba? K-12 graduate ka na. Unya, teller kas Bangko sa Amerika, New York, K-12 rata. Dines ato kay master's degree man. You see? Have you, I hope you realize. Okay? So, magbantay yun ta. Karon, Dr. Kalumpang, may cellphone ka niya. Kung sa managing mong cellphone, magagalisod, agamay. Natawagod yung ka, right? Tawagod ka. Kumusta niya? Hali ama, dili itong mutubag yung ka. Kumusta ka? Then tubag. Kana, that kind of cellphone, sa una ng panahon. Kasi ato na ka sa iPhone, kani mga batanon, magkayo kayo, ano na mga batanon. Kita, Dr. Kalumpang, si Mrs. Sibala, etc. Magkakalisod man tagtubag ka ng mga text. Nga ito kung di mo sangit. Nahimo namang ay. So instead of God, nahimo namang di. Kahit bigadukol naman ang ayaw ko.
Yun na ba ako sahay mag-message?
That thing here. media. But you have to practice it, whether you like it or not. Listen. Bago pa niya akong cellphone, kalisod yung kong sagot. Then I asked my sungkod. May sungkod ha? 8 years old. Sa'yo. Ibalukan niyo sa na akong sungkod. Paling butulan ni mo, grandpa. For the first time in my life, I heard the word butol. From my sungkod na, pag umarap niya tingong, paling butulan ni mo, grandpa. Ano bang puka? Ano puka? Kahit ako po, right? Pero gayon na nakang, paling butulan. Pero these young people, it's easy for them to manipulate. And they don't care about spelling. They don't care about spelling. They don't care about grammar. They don't care about some construction of sentences. Unang madugay pa. Unang sa'yo panig-spelling. Usog ng buwan. Then after that, sa'yo ng unang grammar. So, madugay lang mo padala, pero matanong, and they don't care. They don't. And the other side, they will understand because they speak the same language, they commit the same errors. Kaya kanya ilang mga shortcuts, sila na kayo makasama. Kita, mag-abul man tagliman alam. R.I.P. Kumplituhon yun na, kinubaan niya pa. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Then usap ay kadal. Muna'y magkandilatan na kaganong young ones, they have their own lingo, the way they spell, you know, their own grammar, and so on and so forth, their own sentence construction. Wala man ang nila ng imong condolences. Kinahanglan may is magunang condolences. Tanhayanon, stop kaya ng imong condolence sa'yo kayo na nilis. Kinahanglan may is na plural ko din. Plural. Condolences, our sympathies. Dili kay condolence. Nanapagay masayo, mga tulitos patay. Condolence, ha? Condolence. Condolences na part. Murang bingon itong patay. Wrong pronunciation. Right? Unay nakalamig sa Pinoy ba? Okay. So, kanang morality on sa may ideals of correct human behavior. Akong isugdan, panimba mo with proper attire. Go to a party with proper attire. If your legs are in parenthesis, paliho, pagawin, halon masalita, right? If your legs are in parenthesis, ayaw o bilabot ka na. Alright? Kunya, your attire must be decent. This is the word. Decent. Ana, decent. Katahuron. Katahuron. Before I came, I asked myself, Henry Sojor, what will be your attire? Mag-long sleeves ka? Mag-blazer ka? Mag-black shoes ka? And so on and so on. I decided to be comfortable. And I said, layo-layo matutanay, magdigumar akong puti. But I will wear socks. Kaya kanang mga batanon, ga-Amerikana, ana na ilang sinultayan. Pero wala Pag you-notice that, may mga matano doon. O, wala isa. Wapo kayo ng Amerikano. Pero wala isa. Kunya, rubber shoes. Why? Kinopia sa South Korea.
Keep up.
Kinopia mo sa South Korea. Kunya, disayunan ka ako'y mo gamit na.
Keep up.
Ani ko ron. Kagamit. Kunya, ka-blazer ko. Ka-rubber shoes ko. Wala ko isang. Iyon ang mga. Nausog naman yung kalibutan. And I have to be very careful because some people will, you exemplify. And people will follow you and so on and so forth. Even the colors will be harmonized. Kani, panamit kaming lalaki, kinahanglan na ay color dire nga ani. Mo reflect dire. Except black and red. Kay black ni, red ni, Santo Niño na. Then I ask myself, what will you wear, Henry Sojor? Katong navy blue? Katong sky blue? Because that's the color of Mary. Kunya Marian, audience na mo ng timulong ko. Decision, kaya kaklase ko man ko sa Koska. Kaklase ko ko simple. Kaya kadi na ko mag-ilus. Daritso na ko. Ang akong gamitin, kato na sa tatlo. Sky blue ba? The color of Mary. Pero ang pait o nag-Amerikana ko, kanya, atong pantalon anak siya ba?